Moldavite, thank you. Thank you for sharing with me exactly what your purpose in my life is. And the energy erupted, and I felt it integrate through my whole body on a cellular level. I felt my entire trajectory shift. And here's what I've discovered from my piece. Welcome back to another Vibes and Frequencies Moldavite video. My name is Nathan if you're new here, and I make all kinds of videos about the transformative power of crystals and working with them, and all kinds of things that have to do with these topics. So in this video, I want to share with you guys, my awesome Moldavite crystal friends here, exactly how you can tune into your Moldavite to really connect to what is this piece actually meant for you for. So on some higher level, we can kind of theorize and speculate, and a lot of us have tuned into it and felt it to be true, that there's all these different connections and a true genuine path that we are quote unquote meant to be on. Now, each crystal that we bring into our life that is truly transformational usually is one that really resonates with being meant for you and being destined for you. So in this video, exactly like I said, we're gonna explain exactly how you can tune into your Moldavite to receive information about exactly what this Moldavite is doing for you on that higher and literal level. And if you're someone who has not felt the energy of your Moldavite lately, or just at all, and you got a piece and it's not really vibing with you, it's because of stagnant energies that the Moldavite's carrying. And I'm also gonna explain to you guys in this video how you can literally wash those away and then connect to the Moldavite. So this is gonna be an awesome video. Everybody who has Moldavite, I encourage you guys to grab your Moldavite and stick with me in this one. And I've even got a Moldavite giveaway in this video too, I'm very excited about. So without further ado, I guess we should go ahead and get started. So basically what happened, long story short, I got a new piece of Moldavite. I know, right? Nathan got a new piece of Moldavite. I am a Moldavite just like obsessive person. So I spend pretty much most of the majority of my money that I spend on crystals on Moldavite. And I'm a huge collector, so I've got all these pretty epic pieces. I know a lot of you guys have seen a lot of them. Now, I got this new one that I've been saving up for, and I just knew that this piece was absolutely destined for me. I knew clearly from the start that this is not just a piece that I'm buying and gonna sell on my store, because I also sell crystals, so a lot of the Moldavite I buy, it's meant for my business and to be able to pass on the Moldavite to you guys. I knew immediately, this Moldavite is mine. This Moldavite is meant for me. Now, I wonder if you guys can feel the vibe that's like coming through me right now. I'm actually holding my Moldavite and channeling it, and the energy of this piece is extremely fiery. But I all of a sudden felt really called by the piece to do something very specific with it that I've actually never done before, believe it or not. I'm gonna share that with you guys, and then I'm gonna share exactly how I tuned into the piece and literally got an instant confirmation about exactly what this Moldavite piece is doing with me in my life. Because maybe you guys are aware of this too and you've had this experience, but Moldavite, each of my pieces, it's like they have a totally different vibe and direction, and they're part of a different part of my journey. For example, this piece of Moldavite here that I have wrapped in this macrame here, this macrame necklace, I think I'm saying that right. This piece is the piece that helped me retune back into my abundance, and in this piece I actually began working with when I was in a lot of lack mentality, and it ended up helping me connect back to my abundant self, and I was able to use that piece to work to achieve basically the realization of this Phenakite crystal I'd been saving up for that I thought I'd never be able to afford. So this piece, to me, is like the piece that reminds me energetically and quite literally as a symbol that anything that I want or that is part of my path, I just have to simply choose it and say, this is what I'm moving towards. And everything will happen perfectly and align it for me, and I don't have to worry that it's not gonna happen, right? I have a bigger piece of Moldavite, a 48-gram piece I know a lot of you guys have seen, and this piece is all about the energy of trusting the universe and really expediting my spiritual journey and knowing that everything is happening in my highest good. So the reason I'm sharing this with you guys is because literally each of our pieces, I have a feeling, my Moldavite intuitive friends here, you guys let me know below, I have a feeling you felt this too, that each of your pieces is working with you in a different way on a different thing, specifically. So I'm very excited to share with you guys how you can tune into that Moldavite and know exactly what this Moldavite is helping you with, as well as activating and increasing the energy and washing away any energy that is not meant for you. And it's extremely simple. It is extremely, extremely simple. I don't have anything nuts or crazy to explain to you guys in this video. It's extremely practical. Everyone can do it. So what you're gonna go ahead and do is you're gonna take your piece of Moldavite. I'm gonna walk you guys through the exact process that I did. So this is the Moldavite I've got here in my hands. So what I basically did, I'm gonna turn the camera around and then talk louder so you guys can hear me in the mic. And this is just so you guys see if you're like, hey, who's that? This is my dog Lightning. He's always adventuring with me. And he loves the video making process. He always loves saying hello to you guys. Okay, watch out here, buddy Lightning. We're gonna go ahead and show you guys my exact process. Now, I unboxed the Moldavite and I felt the most insane energy. Like, you guys know how when you unbox a new piece of Moldavite, I'm literally shaking, like, whoo! You guys know how when you unbox a new piece of Moldavite, there's this huge wave of energy that comes at you? This is the prime time to do exactly what I'm gonna share in this video, just a heads up. Because this big wave of energy, that transformation energy, it tends to more so become balanced and mediate. Because that first huge rush of Moldavite, what I've noticed is this is the rush of energy that is actually us feeling the shift in our path. Because when you get a new piece of Moldavite, it is insanely, insanely powerful. Moldavite creates the biggest shifts of any crystal I've ever worked with in terms of reality shifting and feeling reality literally melting into different dimensions around you and literally like walking through portals. It is mind-blowing stuff. So this is basically this whole wave that comes on right in the beginning. This is you feeling the wave that pushes you and shifts you onto a new version of yourself. The version of you that has this piece of Moldavite. The version of you that is on this path of this transformation and the lesson that this Moldavite is working with you on. Lesson is a very simple way we can understand it on a human level, but like in all reality, who knows if we're being taught lessons, you know? Like, I don't know. Sure feels like it though, right? So here's what I did. I unboxed the Moldavite and I felt all kinds of crazy, super fiery energy from my piece. Now, what I did was I basically said a prayer. I connected to the universe in my meditation, and I said a prayer of gratitude and thanks. And I thanked the universe and God extremely clearly, and I thanked the Moldavite and the water here, and I thanked them for washing away all of the information and memory and energy that this Moldavite piece is carrying that is not meant for me. That's what I did. Thank you so much for washing away all the energy, momentum, information, anything that could possibly knock me off my path that this piece has collected from other people it's been through, so and so on, right? So I held it in the water, and I just stared at the Moldavite, and I basically just vibed until I felt that it was the right time. You will know intuitively when the piece is ready for you. Now, when I emerged my piece of Moldavite, hold on one second, I'm gonna resituate my camera here. When I emerged my piece of Moldavite from the water, the energy was all of a sudden so much more clear. And this is something very exciting I wanna share with you guys because this is the first time I've literally done this. Like, I've cleared crystals before, you know, sage, Palo Santo, burying it in the ground, putting it on selenite, you know, saying a prayer, thanks for cleansing this crystal. But I've never experienced it like this with this method that I did. It was literally insane because I felt so much intense energy. And my partner Ruby that I was hiking with, she's pretty far down there. I don't think I'll be able to show you guys her in the camera right now. I think she's actually skinny dipping in the water, so I'm gonna go ahead and not point the camera that way. Oh man, it's pretty awesome here. Just so you guys know, we're in Mount Shasta right now. I'm saying this because we're actually on the road on a road trip traveling all the different states right now. I'm probably somewhere else in the world than where I am in this video for you and your time, but this is beautiful Lake Siskiyou we've been camping at. We're about mid-June right now. Absolutely gorgeous. So we've been really taking advantage of the water and swimming. Okay, back to the video. Sorry guys, I get distracted, you know. I'm an airhead in the best way. So this piece of Moldavite was generating so much energy, and even Ruby was feeling it off of me. She's like, whoa, Nathan. Make sure you put that piece away before sunset or you're not sleeping tonight. She knows me so well. And I was like, you're right. But the energy felt all over the place, and I wonder if you guys have felt this. Have you felt when you unbox your Moldavite, so much energy, and sometimes it feels like there's something else going on, and it's kind of hard to put your finger on. But I've had experiences where I got pieces of Moldavite that had been through many people's hands, and I'm very sensitive, and I tuned into the energy of them, and I actually ended up tuning into some of these people's shadow work and spiritual stuff that they'd been working on, and that energy took me kind of off my own personal course and path. So I'm not sharing this with you guys to scare you or like, your Moldavite's ruining your life if you don't do this. Trust your intuition. This is what I've experienced and learned on my path. It's relevant to me. And I've been thrown off pretty far off course by other people's energy in the Moldavite, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I've seen some crazy shit and some crazy visions and stuff from these Moldavites sometimes. So I washed it in the water and I said that prayer, and as soon as I pulled it out, it did not mitigate the energy. It didn't minimize any of it. It didn't steal any of the high vibe away. I still feel the pump in energy, but what it felt is less whoa and a lot more. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Very clear. And I actually feel myself able to connect with and communicate with this piece because I washed away everything that is not meant for me. So all that's here now is exactly what this piece is doing with me on my timeline and what is in my highest good and spiritual transformation. And this is the magic, guys. The piece is even more powerful now. And so much of the energy that it previously had is literally washed away. It does not exist. The Moldavite's vibration is the same, but the way that the waves of energy move and my body and my brain and my energy receives it is now more clear. It's resonant of meaning. I'm not integrating all this other stuff that doesn't have to do with me. It's just for me. And that's what we all deserve, because Moldavite is an extremely personal experience. So I highly recommend you guys do this and just see if it works for you. And if you try it, I'd love if it works for you. Come back to this video. If it doesn't, come back, let me know. Let me know what your experience is. I love hearing what you guys feel with your Moldavites too. So then what I did is, it's very simple. This is how you connect to your Moldavite to know exactly what this piece is doing with you on your path. Now, let's go ahead and intellectualize something. Do you need to know what it's doing for it to work? What do you guys think? I'm not even gonna share my opinion because I think that some people might pick it up, and I don't even mean it in an offensive way at all, but it's within you. Your answer is the answer. Don't listen to mine. I'm not even gonna share it. I don't wanna end up accidentally giving you guys some energetic momentum that pushes you off your own course. Like, your course is a beautiful gift. Like, I can't wait for your experience with your Moldavite and transformation. Moldavite's so cool. Life is so cool. So, essentially, I basically said to my Moldavite, and I tuned into it, and I said, after I washed away this energy, right, and I knew it was connected to me, I held the Moldavite. I really just tuned to the vibration, which, if you don't know what I mean by how do you tune to the Moldavite, how do you activate it, I have Moldavite activation videos tagged below. I also have an insane Moldavite playlist with over 90 amazing videos for any Moldavite enthusiast to consume the best Moldavite content. Like, it's good, fun stuff, okay? There's good information, good vibes to connect to. Lots of great stuff. Tagged below. Thanks for being a subscriber and my awesome friend here, guys. I really appreciate you. So I connected to the Moldavite, and I said a prayer again. Now, when I say I'm saying a prayer, this is what that means to me, because honestly, apples, oranges, right? You know, I mean, they're just words. What makes it what it is what it means to you and what it actually is, not the word on top of it. So quite literally, my prayer is essentially expressing gratitude for something that hasn't technically happened yet, but feeling extremely genuine and grateful for it happening. Now, I've created all kinds of amazing circumstances in my life. Have I created them, or have I simply tuned to them already existing? Another cool thought to think about, or to feel. Lots of fun stuff in this video, huh? I didn't plan any of this, I'm winging it. So I tuned to the Moldavite, and I just said a prayer, and I said, God, thank you so much. Moldavite, thank you so much. Universe, thank you. Back to the Moldavite. Moldavite, thank you. Thank you for sharing with me exactly what your purpose in my life is. And the energy erupted, and I felt it integrate through my whole body on a cellular level. I felt my entire trajectory shift. And here's what I've discovered from my piece. What you discover with your piece, I would love to hear from you guys. What you discover is probably gonna be different than what I've discovered. Maybe it's the same, but like I said, all pieces are totally different vibes. It surfaced in me very clearly. This Moldavite is the energy, it's fire. This is a fiery Moldavite. I felt electric Moldavite. I recently sold a piece of Moldavite that was the most beautiful, fluid, watery energy, a 19-gram piece. One of my amazing friends bought it. Oh my God, that piece, whew, that's a story for a different day. That piece, transformational. I can't believe what that piece taught me, just in the current time that I held on to it for the next person. So quite literally, it's fire energy. It's the energy of passion. It's the energy of excitement and confidence. Fire, confidence, passion. And the Moldavite literally clearly said to me, it's not like the Moldavite's like, oh, nothing. I just knew it in my being. I felt it. Because when I tuned to the Moldavite, I experienced complete stillness and silence. When I really tuned to it properly, total presence. And so I'm not hearing things. My mind isn't chiming in, you know? And it came within me. And the Moldavite, it connected. I felt the cellular shift, and it said, believe in yourself. This Moldavite is here, and I'm gonna work with it, and it's gonna help me to believe in myself. Now you guys might be like, Nathan, you seem like you already believe in yourself a lot. Like, for a lot of my friends here, they know. If you happen to be new here, you might not know, but I travel the world and I make videos. So I'm doing some pretty arguably cool stuff in comparison to the standard blueprint of life. Arguably. Depends on your person and what you think. There's a lot of people who are like, what? You live in a van? Are you okay? I'm fine, family members. I'm doing great. But it's awesome because recently I had this amazing experience where I know it's crazy, but I drew a tarot card. And I don't normally do that, but it really resonated in a moment. I did this sound healing at this event, and they passed out tarot cards, and I went through and I flipped through the whole deck, and I was immediately, my attention drew all the way towards like the far left to one of the middle cards, and I pulled it out. I knew it was the one that was the message for me, and guess what it said? It said, it's time to let go. And so I asked a question to the universe, you know? I didn't ask, what am I supposed to let go? Because that's kind of counterproductive to letting go when you really think about it. I just simply felt into that energy and I said, okay, I've let go. I shift pretty quick when I choose to, so I just chose, you know, okay, I let go. And then I felt called to pull another card that was my next message for what's next. And I drew a card and it said, it's time to believe in yourself. And I think it's amazing that I just resonated with this piece, and thank you so much to all my friends who've been supporting our crystal store and supporting us and buying your crystals from us. You are the reason that I was able to afford this piece for myself, and I just feel it's so transformational, and I'm tapping into so many amazing, beautiful things within me, and it's like, yeah, I'm already living the dream, you know? I make YouTube videos. I get to hang out with my crystals all day. I get to go wherever I want. And I have this amazing, beautiful partner. She's so great. I've got lightning. I literally can't think of how things could get better. And yet they do every day. And all I have to do is nothing. Just be open to it, you know? But I've been realizing and tapping into this part of myself, and it's clear that I might be doing a lot of amazing stuff right now, but there's more within me that I haven't been listening to, because I've been holding on to a certain story. It's time to let go of that story. Okay, I let go. Now it's time to believe in myself. I am an exciting, fiery person, guys. I am all about crazy adventures. I'm feeling all kinds of stuff erupting in me, like, who cares about finances? Who cares about anything? I'm just gonna hit the road. Life's a gift. I'm gonna go skydiving, bungee jumping, travel to different countries, and I'm not even gonna worry about any of it all, because you know what? I believe in myself, and I feel the vibration in the Moldavite, and it's telling me exactly the same thing. Believe in yourself, Nathan. you can do anything. And if you could do anything, why wouldn't you just be you? There's more to me than I've been letting on. And I'm very excited for what's to come because, oh, it's coming. So now I'm gonna do the Moldavite giveaway for you guys. So you hear that bell ding? Listen for that in the videos because I know a lot of my friends listen to these videos like podcasts. That bell ding is a sign that, hey, hurry up and get back to your screen so you can pause it because on the screen are the instructions on how to win this giveaway. So just heads up, I'm gonna share that for a few videos for a while so you guys know this is the new way we're doing it. Now, Moldavite is such a magnificent energy. It never ends. Every single piece that I have, it never dies out. When I learn my lesson with it, when I integrate that energy, now it's a powerful generator that keeps me on that path constantly, energetically, vibrationally, and symbolically too, you know? To constantly be wearing my Moldavite and know like I can trust the universe, like everything's happening for me. That's incredible because I maintain that vibrational reality and so it is. Something I've experienced is anything's possible. You could experience anything. To me, what it seems like, and I could be wrong, I'm still growing. Excuse me. What it seems like to me is like you experience whatever your attention's on. So, you know, when my attention's on, I can trust the universe and everything's working for me and every day gets better and better. That's a pretty good momentum to have my attention on, I'd say. It's working out pretty good right now, to say the least. So, it's awesome. I would truly love to hear from you guys what you think about this conversation and how do you connect to your Moldavite. Let me know, guys. I'd talk about Moldavite all day. And as a matter of fact, make sure to subscribe below if you are not already because there are tons more Moldavite videos on the way. Thanks for liking the video. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for being a super valuable member of this community and sharing your energy with all of us. I really appreciate you guys and I'll see you for the next Moldavite video very soon. Thanks so much.